So chapter 13 of The Great Cosmic Mother by Monica Saju and Barbara Moore, The Cult of the Dead. The idea of the living dead can be traced far back also to Paleolithic times, where it existed first amongst the Neanderthals, who buried their dead wrapped in fetal position, the bodies and skeletons painted red. Neanderthals also set up bear skull shrines deep in their caves. Next came the Cro-Magnons of Western and Southern Europe. They displaced the Neanderthals, but also interbred with them, following many of the same burial practices. They had a cult of the dead and a cult of the skull, also burying their dead curled up and daubed with red ochre. This ochre painting of bodies and bones with the magic of the life color of blood, mana, was for countless millennia believed to give life to the dead who were buried lovingly with cherished possessions in the floors of the caves where they had lived. The cave was the womb of the mother, and she gave birth, could also give rebirth. Human religious ideas of death and resurrection go back to at least this far. From these burial practices of the Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons, we can assume their belief in themselves as indivisible spiritual entities. Through their material lives were primitive by our standards, and their aesthetic and spiritual iconographies, they are revealed as deeply feeling and evolved beings. They conceived and experienced a union between the divine cosmic cycle, the cycles of animal, plant, and human life, and the recent dead. All ancient and contemporary Aboriginal people conceive death as naturally continuous with life. Perhaps the need for unity and reunion expressed by these ceremonies is a first acknowledgement of a conscious sense of separation in the evolution of human consciousness. At any rate, in the first human religious rites, rebirth, resurrection, reincarnation were believed to occur within the body of the mother, as birth, death, and rebirth occur as the great cycles of nature. The further back one goes into ancient culture, the more the holy enters nearly every phase and activity of life. Being born, giving birth, making pots, digging food, planting seeds, making tools, hunting, and building a fire. All are acts whose major aspects fall within the sacred sphere. Social groups have magic religious foundations. Rites of transformation, one life stage to another, required group participation and ritualized expression, all designed to keep individual psyche united and in balance while passing through crises. Death was one of those major life events requiring ritual participation by the group, aimed at reharmonizing the survivors as well as easing the passage of the dead. Even after people left caves and took up living in small settled villages, the dead continued to be buried close by. In the matriarchal town of Middle Neolithic Ketal Hayuk, generations of the dead were buried under the floors of homes, beneath the sleeping platforms. In this way, they continued to participate in the everyday lives of the living. Their presence was a recognized part of the ongoing life of the matrifocal group, and women shamans performed the death ceremonies. Like magic weavers, they connected the collective dream state in which past, present, and future psychic and physical realities merge with the textured realms of the dead. Drugs, such as hallucinogenic mushrooms, were used as one means of perceiving the underlying realities of this mystic connection. Funeral rites are also always included some form of self-wounding, since blood accompanies birth, the moon cycle, food killing, and other crucial life stages, as well as death. Blood is the physical counterpart of the mysterious terrestrial and cosmic life flows, and so women's transformation mysteries were all blood mysteries. I'm going to read that again. Blood is the physical counterpart of the mysterious terrestrial and cosmic life flows, and so women's transformation mysteries were all blood mysteries.